feel like I'm such a loser rolling around in these. You know, it's funny is like in MechWarrior game because you know like the elites and stuff. You're like, oh yeah, I'm rolling on these pansy lights. But if you think about it, like we're the elite of the elite. Just the fact that we own more than a mech.
No, that's right.
Know?
I mean, you got a dropship.
Like,
I mean, that's
there's you know there's like you know capital cities of major planets would love to have 4 or 5 light mechs. You know, like it literally like New York City or my mercenary squad. You know,
that
kind of thing.
Everybody has to. I mean, there's a reason why they have to hire out.
Yeah.
All their mech needs.
I mean, we so.
Command interface initiated.
I mean, they still use like rogue tech or the junk mechs or whatever they are out in the periphery. You know, the fact that I have 3 mechs in storage and 4 legit mechs, one of which has that you know crazy tech from the future. Well, not really the future, but you know that old school tech with the what was that, an AC-20 or something like that we put on it. These mechs may be old and running, but they can still kill you.
I think
so realistically, we're actually way
ultra autocannon and somewhere. I don't know if you were able to put it on anything because we're just light yet, but I think that's what you got.
Yeah.
It's an ultra Star League Defense Force ultra autocannon, and so that's.
Does this just destroy enemy mechs?
Yes, that's it. This is straight up pitched battle.
Wow, just like that.
Dropped us right on top of them. This is the desert, so heat management will be an issue. You don't want to waste those laser shots in this one.
Well, that's not what I wanted, but whatever. There's not much I can do about that.
Is the latency bad?
Yeah, I can't move these guys. So can you move everyone up? I can't see the dots.
No, I'm taking the mouse now.
Like it worked fine for the first guy, but then the second guy I wound up facing the wrong way. I'm like, what the hell? Did I not move? Yeah, I think I skipped over somebody by accident.
You just moved him very close.
Yeah. All right. So we're actually in combat. So I'll let you do your dudes first.
Okay.
And I'll go last.
All right. So I'm taking mouse.
Something I can do.
Ready for orders.
Only one contact, so I'm gonna get a line of sight on him and see what he is.
On my way.
Yeah, it's a stinger. 68%. That's worth the heat.
Engage the target. Report.
Especially if you blow off an arm.
Oh yeah.
First blood there. Who's that to your left? Did you see it?
No. It says unknown still, even though he got a
shot off.
Yeah, he got a. So he had a line of fire, but it's outside the sensor range, which I'm going to go solve that mystery right now. I think it's a medium because of the arsenal he just shot. Yeah.
Vulcan?
Phoenix Hot. So he had one large and 2 medium lasers.
Well, that's going to be kind of cool. I think we already have one of those too, so... Is that a chest hit?
Not sure where that was. We can always check it by right-clicking on them.
Oh, somebody... I think that's a vehicle.
Yeah, it
shot at you.
It seemed like it. Okay.
Order.
We're still in Impulse 4. I'm going to move him. I'm actually, since he's not going to get a shot there, I want him to make up some lost ground, so I'm going to sprint. But I will sprint into cover.
Roger that. Full speed.
Oh, there he is.
AC2, or that was AC. I don't know if AC2s are in this actually. AC5 though. If the mouse is giving you trouble when it comes time to shoot, you can always hit the tab key and just keep tapping it, and it'll toggle through all your possible targets. It's kind of handy.
Wow, this is the first time fighting more than 2 mechs. Wow, I'm drawing all sorts of fire. So I'm leading from the front.
Good to go.
Ooh, I like that.
Moving out.
Is that a side shot or?
This won't be,
Close.
but it'll set us up.
Oh, if
Let's
you could
see.
take out one of his guns.
63, 43. I like the 63 on the PPC here. And also the fact that the close range weapons are going. And he hit him with the PPC again. A PPC, by the way, too, makes their odds of hitting you worse when they shoot. And he did miss with the large laser. That might be why.
Well, he's already been hit twice by the PPC on that one, so yeah.
It doesn't stack that much, but yeah, it still helps.
Stacks a little.
The last one, since their last movement.
Commander.
Okay, I'm going to keep rotating with these two and make them make decisions as far as their facing goes. Also,
There's that guy coming up.
as far as their
So-
exposure.
I got you.
Those good hits. And it's 4 mechs.
Oh wow, this is like 4 mechs.
Yep, 4 on 4. Another AC mech, so that's probably
Standing by.
like a Shadowhawk, probably. Although, no, we'd be outweighed if we were going up against a Phoenix Hawk and a
Maybe.
Shadowhawk.
Are you gonna try to take up the long guy, or?
I just want to go here to see what it is.
I copy.
Vulcan. So we got a 43 on the Stinger, the Phoenix Hawk. Oh, it is an AC2. Okay.
73% on that Vulcan.
Yeah, and he hasn't gone yet. So what I'm because I can tell he hasn't gone yet because it's a bright
Oh, it tells
red.
you the 4.
Yeah, it's bright red. It would be grayed out if he had not gone yet. Since I can effect a shot this turn, I'll go ahead and try to
Oh, leg shot.
impair these sensors. Normally, I'd recommend focus ESC. He hit anyway, but he missed with the medium laser, so maybe that made a difference there.
Barely a hit, Commander.
Right.
Normally,
Oh my God.
I'd advocate focus fire, like
Fucking hit him.
all the time.
Like, is that a
That's melee
attack?
Yeah, it's melee. When that yellow box around him expands, that means you're selected on the melee. So you click that once, and then if you have multiple directions to melee from, you'll be able to pick
That
them
hit
in this.
attack.
Yeah, in this case, you only had that one hit attack. And here we go, the Crusher.
Physical attack.
Bummer.
Yeah, I know, man. It's all this. I'm like super geared towards melee, and I completely underperform.
Couple more points on guts, and we won't notice those
Where did that
misses as
guy
much.
go?
Yeah.
Since that
No,
Phoenix,
he ran away.
since that Phoenix Hawk heat is high, I'm gonna come in and
Moving.
try to melee him.
Time to knock you around a bit.
Oh, you hit him.
And these flamers,
And it's structure exposed too, so.
I'm showing minor damage.
I do for you?
Oh, she's got a blue shot on somebody.
And a green one too. And I think I'm gonna.
Go back and take that green one there.
Yeah, I always like to take it for moving cover is just my MO. But it's gonna be hard to hit him though.
Coordinates.
Because the distance.
Yeah, I don't want to obscure the shot as well. It's a 33. I'm not even gonna try that. Oh, it was a Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Continue focus on the Phoenix Hawk until we take his weapons out of the fight.
I was hoping that would scare the guy.
This is going to be a little more painful than we're used to.
What's up, boss?
I'm going to go ahead and check out this. Okay. So
He's like, there's a lot of places to take him out, but it's just the damage has not been focused. He's just absorbing damage.
Receiving you. Affirmative. Firing a full jump.
Ah, damn.
Solid connection on that one.
So, in this scenario, should I try to take out the Phoenix Hawk, or should I try to open up with somebody new?
I recommend focusing the Phoenix Hawk at least until his primary weapon is down. And a 4-on-4 first mech down is a big deal.
Engaging physical attack.
Well, it's not a kill, but he lost a turn.
Yeah, it's pretty close to a kill. You lose initiative when you get knocked down. That means he's gonna, and he already was on a 3 for being a medium.
Some of this, huh?
So now he's a 2, which means he'll go.
Now everyone's inspired, too.
On you, Commander.
Okay.
You can have the close guy step on him.
What I'm thinking is, well, you'll see if you pick up what I'm thinking here.
What's the purple line mean?
It means it's a shot at someone who's down, but it's obscured.
Pilot's incapacitated.
Yeah, center torso blue. So he's out.
Ouch.
Waiting for orders.
The other guy that's further away is, that small one, he's already down, he's already damaged if you want to take, rather than do the, I'm thinking do the Vulcan last and take out the rest of these guys.
Yeah.
Position confirmed.
.38.
Targeting for an alpha trap.
Might have to melee the Stinger.
Let me, Oh, well, thanks to Hill. Let me go before your dude.
Okay.
Just click on it.
You can melee the Stinger. And they're not impossible to hit with melee.
Can I get behind the Wolverine?
No,
Look like it.
no. Well, the way melee works is you can't like leave a zone of control and then come back into it very easily.
Oh.
You have to either jump to land behind them or have a lot of movement.
Alright, how do I cancel out?
Escape key.
Or I can melee this guy. Which would be better?
Meleeing on the enemy small mechs is a good.
This is 87. I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'll get lucky. Well, I did a full 70.
Yep. Yeah, you blew through
This
the
guy's
armor
got
somewhere.
Too much armor. That hill man is your dude's best friend.
Yeah, that's
my
why.
hill shield.
And he's in cover too. So he's the guy that obscured shots coming in, and the ones that do hit are going to get damage reduced.
Alright,
That's why I went down.
Squire's up.
Commander.
And the Wolverine has no heat, and so I'm going to stand off and blastify him, using as much torso twist as I can to try to keep
Heads
a
now.
non-rear facing the Vulcan. And beauty.
Giving them everything I've got.
Well, I should have taken out the arm or something.
Critical hit, Commander.
Jump jet. And he wasn't using them anyway.
Yeah, because I already did 70 against that arm, so. Ouch, 50.
Yeah, that went through the armor somewhere.
Does a Vulcan normally do 50 in melee? That's pretty a lot. That sounds like a lot for a Vulcan.
It's a plus 10. So the base melee damage for any mech is their weight, and a Vulcan is 40, I want to say. Oh, a Vulcan might be... No, it's a 40-ton mech, so it's plus 10. So yeah, they are a bit advantaged. Melee advantaged.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
And I'm going to double dose this guy with the flamers and the medium lasers. I think we'll just right from the same spot.
Alright, I'll give him the whole 9 yards.
Only hit him with 2 flamers, which is
Thanks, kid, on
disappointing.
that one.
But knocked him down. Getting knocked down is death sentence usually.
Pilot injured. Taking out the Wolverine is gonna be good.
Been sensor lock.
Oh yeah.
Commander?
Okay, now just want to kind of buy time with him, but do something meaningful at the same time.
No.
Looks like he's on fire. Your heat's pretty high, it looks like, for that guy.
Yeah, but he doesn't generate much with the 90. Okay, can't do it.
Copy.
Waiting for orders. I read you, Commander. Moving out.
One of the drawbacks of melee is that you can never call the shot even against a down to point opponent.
Should I bother to melee him or try to hit the stinger instead?
I would try to melee the stinger.
Engaging physical attack.
Wow, there goes the arm.
There we go.
Cool.
Enemy mech destroyed.
So now that Wolverine stands back up, he's like, oh, I'm still in this fight.
If we can take the other leg, we'll get a lot more parts from him. I don't remember what the salvage was.
I don't remember either.
If it was more than one,
Yes, Commander.
then we can get 2 Wolverine parts.
Position confirmed. Ooh.
That Wolverine's taking a hit, licking.
Yeah, Wolverines are tough.
You're gonna get a rear. Oh wow, you got lucky. He didn't fire at the other guy. Thought he was gonna rear shot your dude.
It was kind of close for his AC. It was inside his minimum range.
Ready. Yes.
I hear ya.
Actually, well, 80, yeah, I like those ones.
Going toe to toe.
Oh, you kicked him in the head.
He's just having a very bad day.
Oh, there goes something. Blew off.
Left,
Where's that came
left
from?
torso.
So, and the pilot's injured again. So,
Yeah, every knockdown, every torso, every head hit at all. So every torso destroyed is an injury, but every time you hit him in the head, it's an injury. Regardless what with. It could be a long-range missile. I think the least amount of individual damage,
All weapons
it still
detected.
will cause an injury.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Right here.
Yeah.
take out his leather leg.
And well, I had a decent chance of it when
Oh, he's stressed.
I did that.
Watch my stick.
Wow, you got lucky. He missed on his major shots and just.
Yeah, I think it was because of inside the minimum range.
Stand by.
Might leg him on this,
Affirmative.
or miss altogether.
Damn it.
What can I do for you?
This poor guy. It's like the Wolverine's just eating.
Now we incapacitated him without coring it because of injuries, so we should get 2 parts at least.
That Wolverine man took a looking this.
Engaging.
Yeah, it was getting focused. It was getting focused
Whoa.
for 4 rounds. Kind
Enemy
of
mech.
quasi-focused.
Critical damage detected.
Did he hit you?
Yes.
Wow, he got lucky there with that. He's only got one
Waiting on
gun
you, Commander.
and
You don't need to tell me twice. Firing everything I've got.
should be it. Yep.
Gotcha.
So there'll be some
Mission successful.
there'll probably be some structural damage we need to repair, but other than that, I don't think we lost any
No, I didn't even see any critical hits.
Alright. Almost closing in on this Lyrian Commonwealth love. Nope. Panther. had something. Just the shoulder, it looks like.
Yep.
So.
That should be pretty cheap and quick.
Alright, what do we got? One Wolverine.
Yeah, I don't get that. Oh yeah, I do. We destroyed 2 torsos. That's the same as coring it.
Does this mean I already have 4 of them? No, 0, 0, 1. I have 1
Yeah,
Vulcan and 1 Stinger.
4.
0.
It's saying it requires 4.
And I
That's what
get
that
1 of
4
each.
means.
I'm gonna get the Vulcan because we already got. It's a 40-ton mech and we already got 1. That's better than a Stinger.
Well, that 1 means you have a whole Vulcan. If you have no parts, you don't have any parts of any of those. That number,
you don't?
yeah, the number in parentheses at the end is how many whole mechs you have. The number
Vulcan
before.
or a Phoenix Hawk. So the Phoenix Hawk looks cool, but I wasn't really keen on its performance.
It's
Vulcan.
you actually have to jump jet the Phoenix Hawk to take advantage of its chassis quirk.
Yeah, I'll take the Vulcan and the Wolverine instead. I'm not passing the Wolverine. I gotta take the Wolverine.
Yeah.
So does this mean we actually we own a Vulcan?
Yeah, we operated it. It was in that fight. It was, I don't remember the name of the pilot, but it's one is the sniper. She ended up kind of sniping
So
with PPC.
we do have a medium. I didn't realize that.
Just the one. It was the one we started with.
We didn't have any mediums.
Yeah, you start with.
My main dude's not in it, so I just forgot about that.
It was
let's
Butcher.
go to the bay real quick. And then... Oh yeah, right, we do have one. Because I'm in this Falcon thingy. That's a light, so this is my only medium. Alright, I have to go to...
No, only if you want to change it. Since nothing got damaged, you can just hit repair.
Was it there structural?
Yeah, if you hit repair it on that other screen, it'll do it here too. But if you hit it on the other screen, that's all it does is just auto repairs all your structure damage.
Is that all? It's just got that one? That's it?
Well, I'm not sure what you mean.
I'm trying to see if there's any... Is there an easy way to check if the... Oh, over here. I'm trying to see if any of the components got damaged on any of these dudes.
Yeah.
What is what's a CQC suite?
Close quarter combat suite is melee hit defense. It makes that mech much harder to hit in close combat. So some of the mechs have quirk components that are hard coded, like you can't remove them, they can't get destroyed, that give them even more special abilities than the mech quirks that you see on the overview screen.
Alright. So that is it. Well, that turned out to be... Initially, I thought that would be pretty rough, but that turned out to be actually pretty profitable.
Yeah, it went pretty well. None of our mechs got focused because of the way we scrambled them. And our focus attempts were decent.
Right here.
Alright, so Butcher is urban combat, second nature. What does these red things mean?
You don't have those yet, but if you get 20 or 30 or 50 sorties with that, then you unlock those perks.
So she seems like a gunner to me. Rides a Vulcan, medium mech, urban combat. What does second nature do?
To find that out, you can actually click on a mech in the mech bay, and it'll tell you what those perks do for that type of mech.
Alright, well she strikes me as a fighter, so a shooter. Would you agree, or do you think another one would be better for her?
Yeah, I think making her the gunner is a good choice.
Training confirmed, Commander.
We
Yes, Commander.
because she's already the affinity in the medium mech. That's going to last longer. That's much more meaningful than the affinities in the light mechs.
Yeah. What's jumper second nature? Everyone's got second nature. Rugged, comfortable. Reduces aggro up to 2%. Spacer. So what do you think for this guy?
Let's see, for him. Well, what I do at this point is, you get a couple solid leads and the rest you fill in the gaps. That's just my kind of mentality. So, if you want one to be the gunner tree,
so
and you got one that's guts.
All right, let's look at the others and see if there's another one that's obvious, and then Scarecrow can be whatever.
Make one tactics and one piloting, and then you can
Close
diversify
range,
more later.
second nature, comfortable light mech. Yeah. Piloting, maybe? Because he's also plus sights and sensors, too.
Yeah, piloting would kind of imply we're going to plan to take advantage of that by moving him more on the edges or first.
Yeah, harder to land melee strike against this pilot, plus 1 melee defense. So...
Also, improved panic resistance. Yeah, but those things are like the whole reason you got him, if you remember.
Yeah, so we'll do piloting for this guy. And then Scarecrow, we can be guts.
Mech Warrior.
And he said tactics is useless for mech warriors.
No, I don't want to go that far. It's useless in the beginning until you get missile boats. It's not utterly useless.
For their first skill, it probably is useless though.
Yeah, in the beginning it is, but later on, when you have missile boats, and also when you have mech warriors with lots of long-range heavy weapons that can call shot heads, and they get better at call shot with tactics, even if you're using, regardless of what weapon you're using. So it comes back into usefulness down the road.
Right.
And because you have to commit to your branch of the skill tree, you don't want to just rule out tactics for everybody, because you will want somebody to have the tactics tree later. As a matter of fact, you might want some of your main heavy hitters to have it. Your headhunters.
Wait, that's quantity available.
You have to actually.
There's no way to see if I actually have any of these.
You have to click on it. So once you click on it, it'll switch the overview to the bottom right, and in that screen, you see the 0040. That tells you got 0 of that part, 0 of all parts that combine with it. It takes 4.
I don't see what you're talking about.
So if you move, I'll just mouse it. I forget I can control it.
Oh, there. Okay.
Yeah. So that's saying you got one of that specific part. Now we don't have a machine part shop yet, so all it will tell you is how many of that exact part, because that's all that is compatible yet. But down the road, it'll tell you how many of all the parts you have of the different variants.
No, close on the commandos. I have a Stinger. That's it. No trebuchets. And I probably could have taken that, but that might be the one from the battle for all I know.
Yeah. They weren't keen on rebuilding
They got
it.
1 plus PPC. Plus 5 damage. This one's plus 2 accuracy.
Yeah.
There, and that's kind of it for weapons. Is it worth it for one of these?
It's not worth 20% of your cash. It's not worth 20% of it, not yet. It'll definitely be worth that money when you've got more of a budget. And while you're going through and looking at things here, Dan, I gotta take a break. I'll be back in a little bit.
Alright, I'm just gonna sell some stuff too. So we're gonna I do not need. I don't know. Kind of like that.
New weapon systems available.
Nice to see you down here in the hole.
Job is done, Commander.
Alright, I'm back.
That's cool.
Oh, morale of 2. That's nice, because morale is a permanent fixture. Like, it doesn't reset
Yeah, it was kind of so we could either like watch the meteor shower from the ship and hopefully not slam into them. Have one of the mech pilots add a telescopic mount to the ship, which might get them injured, or we could go down to the planet. And since this is actually an R&R planet, I figured let's just go down to the planet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, good call.
Now I did buy that one of the PPCs, the cheaper one. So, because 209 is not going to kill us. I'm still at 1.2.
No, we got some stuff we can liquidate too if you needed to, like mechs. So yeah, just the.
So it just fell. That's it, pretty much. This isn't it. Meanwhile, Lyrian continues to gear up new hover tank, the Drillson. So I know if we wanted to, the fire starter can actually hold 2 more lasers. If you wanted to redo that.
That's true. The fire starter is my favorite light mech.
The only thing is I'm almost tempted to do one more battle and see if it's damaged, because we're almost at the end of the financial report. So my thought process is like, if it gets damaged in the next battle, when we're repairing the damage, we might as well change the lasers and flamers out then. And if it doesn't get damaged, we can still do it because we got plenty of time.
Yeah.
And then the other reason I bought the PPC is because we have 2 mechs that use them. So I wanted to make sure we had a backup. So I didn't swap out the PPC, so we have it, but it's just sitting in storage right now.
Yeah, that's smart thinking, especially since they were 1+ PPCs. You know, you just can't
Right.
pick those up real easily all the time.
Let's now do contracts. So
A
this is
slew of contracts.
This is nice. Like even this one. It's a 1 skull, but it's like
That's Lyrian, baby. Yeah, they pay.
they just throw the cash at you.
Yeah.
So this one here is, I mean, this is, look at that, 700, 800,000.
There's usually it is random, but
There's probably something about that. This is in a
reason for
jungle
that.
destroy base.
Jungle is good. That's actually a heat sink bonus because of the humidity.
So we're now so we're gonna destroy a base. Is this gonna cause any people to be angry?
What? No.
I don't want to hurt people's morale after I made them all happy.
No, the only ones I've ever seen that does that is the attacking
Medical.
the world, like the doctors of the world or the medical convoys. You know, the humanitarian efforts.
Okay.
The Casavax. It's usually what it is.
Let's do this one, and then we'll look at the other ones. So, this is a base. I'm just gonna take more money because they might not have anything. Dracon's almost to the point where they hate us, but they do. They're at -2, but Lyrian's almost
After this
almost
one,
at max.
For that tier, and then you'll start over on the next tier,
Which gives me what, +5 payout?
Yeah, +5% payouts and a higher difficulty threshold, and they will buy from you in their markets at the normal price instead of at a reduced price.
We're gonna go more money. Everyone should be good to go. All things are good to go. We will deploy. So now they won't scam me. They're like, oh, you're kind of nice enough. We won't steal. We won't add 10% to the value of what
you prove your worth to the point where they actually start to want to make sure they keep your interest a little bit more versus not really care. Instead of trying to make money off you, they start to.
Here's a little bit more cash, and we won't scam you when you sell your stuff. All right, guys. Just simple. Go in, and it's raining too. This is awesome. This is what you want to see. Because rain is good. I have a feeling there's more enemies than we thought. Alright. What does this red dot mean?
Spores, if something hits you, then you take more damage. So it's like a damage, the opposite of a damage reduction. Damage boosting environment.
Man, enemy contact already. Oh, there's one dude over here. There's something over here.
Yeah, he might not see us because Squire has an extended sensor range. And it's on the edge of it. So that might have been a non-mutual contact.
Why can't I move this guy?
You already clicked on him twice, so hit escape.
Alright. I'll let you move that last guy because I can't seem to figure it out. I'm just too retarded.
No, it's not you. It's the lag. It's just the lag.
Well, anyway, we're in combat now, so. How's it going?
Right now, what I'm doing is I'm looking to see if it's possible. So if I hold him back, will they move into his field of fire? And I think the answer is no. So I'm just going to sprint him.
Oh, is that a cicada?
Jenner. It is a Jenner. Water, being in the water helps your heat sinking even above and beyond the
rain
jungle. Yeah. Uh, 20%? What's going on there? The long range. Oh, okay.
I mean, you might as well. It's not going to hurt you on the heat.
Yeah. That reduces evasion pips by 1 if someone else gets a shot.
Butch might have one.
Give her some options here, see what she's got. So 45 on both. That'll be a side shot.
He's already -1 on evasion for this guy.
Yeah, well, I mean, the net result is a 45% chance to hit either one of them, and they've both already moved, so.
Got it.
Let's just bag him.
Nice hit.
Yeah, she's hit a couple times on the 40s.
Well, that's why she's our gunner. And Might as well.
Engaging target.
Still not worthless. It's not useless because if they don't move their Jenner first, then they won't be able to reestablish those evasion pips, and the next shot we get on them will be.
You are the
Couple
rock shield master, man.
It's a big thing. Yeah, those obscuring those line of sights is a big deal.
Was that a LRM or an SRM that shot?
LRM, that was LRM from a tower, I bet. Although maybe not.
No, it's probably the tower. See the.
Yeah.
See this? It's probably that.
Yeah, the towers moved last too. It was a tower
Commander.
for sure. Okay. There we go. Perfect.
On my way.
Let's see if she can do it twice. I probably jinxed her.
Tell me what to shoot.
Nope.
65. Well, that was a 65% shot. So.
Yeah. Luck run out there. And let's see.
Commander? Location confirmed.
68. Poor Jenner's like, what did I ever do to you all?
You stood on top of a hill is what you did. You crest a hill, man. That's a no-no.
Focus fired us, so.
Good to go.
He's beat up. Poor Jenner.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because he just moved and reset his evasion pips. Then a melee attack reduces the evasion pips too. As long as you get a one small melee weapon, which he does. He's just 4. He's got flamers. Uh-oh.
What was that shot at you?
I didn't see what it was, but he had one medium laser.
Stinger.
Engaging physical attack.
Yeah, you don't need that. You don't need that.
No weapons for you now.
Okay.
So it looks like they shot a laser at you and missiles at me.
And an LRM, or well, they're large lasers also.
Yeah? Move order received.
Ooh. Structure exposed.
Yeah.
Jenner's like, yeah, I've had enough of this. Cause I don't even think he has any or weapons left.
Unless he's got some leg-mounted weapon, he couldn't. Let's see. Now, when you got something does that beat down through the front, shooting them through the back is actually a waste of your time if you can avoid it. Like shooting them in the back when they are untouched or barely touched is good. Shooting them in the back when all their front armor is gone just gives them extra longevity.
Let's see how you like this.
That's why I moved him again first. Get that evasion up.
What can I do for you?
And her heat is at 0, so you can just run up here and have all kinds of sniping options. And actually, got a multi-target Panther and a Jenner to make use of all weapons. And also reduce evasions on 2 different targets instead of 1.
Got it.
Is it worth chasing the Jenner, or should I take out the Stinger?
Stinger.
Engaging physical attack.
Nice. That thing hadn't even been touched yet. He just went up and...
Now the gloves are off.
That was like, the Stinger's like, yeah, rear attack. Oh, wait.
Like, wait a minute. Oh, don't worry. It's just a Falcon. What the holy fuck is that? It's no ordinary Falcon. It's a Falcon with 3 arm mods.
Nice try.
It says, we have not killed any of the garrison, though, so I guess that, does he not consider one of the garrison? Destroy.
No,
Oh,
there's
that's
one
the
out of 3.
facility.
Yeah, there's three main towers we got to take down.
Right here.
Or not towers. The buildings are separate. Let's see. Do I want to continue lasering him or melee for the big punch? I'm going to continue lasering him from...
Can you do a side or a back shot?
Well, yeah, the side shot's probably worth it. Let's just take a little peek here. So his left, which would be
Yeah. What
right
can I do you for?
about there, and with just enough torso twist so that I'm not giving up the rear. This should be good.
Consider it done. Inflicted some heavy damage.
They're all about the jump jets.
Yeah, lights usually
Good
are.
to go.
Oh. Well.
Got
Let's
it.
see what their options are up here.
Roger that.
Well, I'll be danged. That thing has a missile launcher hidden on it somewhere. Center torso weapons, I guess. Some things do have center torso weapons. I suppose it's possible. So,
Affirmative.
oh, that's right. Torso was still intact. I thought.
Solid connection on that one.
I don't know why I thought it had been destroyed.
What's panic level critical?
Means, like, basically a little more stress damage to him, and he'll auto eject. If it doesn't destroy him. I mean, he's done a pretty good job to hang in there this long anyway.
All weapons.
Say goodnight.
Enemy mech destroyed.
sucks too because you actually hit that too. That
Yeah.
tower.
Yeah, towers.
Bomber.
Man, they pound. They have a punch.
Internal damage, Commander. Commander. Move order received. Engage.
All right. Taking out their weapons is always key.
Waiting for orders. Heading out. Acknowledge.
Target destroyed.
Got it.
Commander?
Got robbed, man.
It's again, the towers are pretty formulaic. They've only got one location, so they got armor on it, structure on it. You know exactly how many hits it's going to take to kill them. They had 213 total hit points. PvC does 50, so I know I'm going to have to hit it 5 times, or hit it with other weaponry. Okay.
Warning. Enemy reinforcements detected.
Uh-oh.
I tried to go as evasive as I could with that. That's why I moved so far forward.
Yeah. Yeah, he missed you.
It was one. Ouch, that hurt.
Yeah.
This mission's gonna be a little tougher than I thought it would.
Okay. Full speed it is.
Oh wow, there's 2.
Waiting for orders. Moving to position. All weapons are go.
Oh wow, that's
Ready for
how many enemy mechs keep showing up?
It looks like 3. That's why I'm flexing kind of out of their way a little bit.
Roger.
Buy some time.
Roger that.
This mission is not as simple as it looked to be on paper.
We're still doing good, but we do. When it comes to these turrets, the secret is to only put yourself into one of their, as few of their lines of fire as possible. You can take them out one at a time.
Oh, I thought they were all. I thought I was still covered. That's stupid.
You blocked
I didn't
most.
realize I was.
You did block
I didn't
most of them.
move because I thought only the missile launcher could shoot me. But can you not melee the towers then?
You can, but only if they're ground level, which is rare.
Commander?
So you can have her shoot the towers.
Yep. Now I'm going. See, I'm going to go down to here, and
Shoot that missile tower.
Only one tower can shoot at her.
It's another Jenner.
It's probably
Should I
the
come
same.
back to help you, or should I keep going with the tower destruction?
Yeah, let's just, since we're over there, we're kind of committed to those, I'd say.
Hey there.
I'm gonna actually make sure they don't catch up to Squire.
Yes, Commander.
Oh crap! I thought I could scale that. I was wrong. So that's one thing about this game. Sometimes you don't know if you can get up. I thought for sure I'd be able to run up that. Okay. Sometimes, and that you just got to figure out the hard way sometimes. So let's see. I think.
Let's move. Light damage, holding firm. What's up, boss?
There you go.
Did you say it has like 200?
They started with 200. Well, that one actually had a little more, I think.
Wow, it's a laser missile turret?
Armor's holding.
Yeah.
Waiting for orders.
Let's see. Now this one's okay at this location because those two lines of fire there are buildings. Buildings can't have weapons in this mod. See, it's a turret. 150, 100. So he's got 138 left. But I'm in range of all the weapons now.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
So I did 75, so I knocked him down to 63. So that tower's almost gone.
Waiting for orders.
This might work if we can take out the towers on this side and then force the mechs over here,
On the move.
and then just take them out as they come.
Yeah,
Because,
from
like,
the high ground possibly too.
yeah, it looks like only one's gonna get over here in time. As long as your Panther can keep evading those two guys.
Good to go. Got it. Run, don't shoot.
Those are good spots. Yeah.
I'm really short range, so I'm trying to get as close as I can.
Yep, that's full weapons.
All weapons committed.
And he misses with everything but the machine guns. That's so lame.
Yeah, but he drew fire and drew misses. Getting dicey. Alright, Butcher should finish it off now. So you're like running up there, bad idea. As all those red lines indicate.
Affirmative.
Here we
Got it.
Goodbye.
That's a kill.
Oh, that's weird. He ran over there.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, keep flanking this way. See what they do.
Understood. Moving fast. Receiving you. Full speed, no target.
Panthers are kind of slow.
Yeah, but the AI, look what it's doing. It's all it's following the Panther.
Yep.
So it's leaving us to sneak the other way. Now, I want to know... So there are buildings. Is there anywhere I can go where I can attack the buildings and not get shot at by the towers?
Unfortunately, probably not. The towers are usually placed well enough to cover.
So I can go after one tower here.
That other one can shoot you. It's just out of your total range. That's what that dotted white line means. Either that or it means you're sprinting and can't shoot anybody because your maximum range when you sprint is 0. You can't fire any weapons when you sprint.
This is in cover.
Engaging target.
This tower should already be a little wounded.
Oh yeah, it is. It's into the structure now. Butcher might take that out on her next shot.
Okay. Oh, that's bullshit. It didn't even have a line.
No, it did.
Damage minimal.
I didn't see it.
Wait, actually, where you ended up, I think it did not have a dotted white line. It did not. It fired an indirect shot. So you had a line of fire, but not a line of sight. And the reason it's someone else. Now you get a hit penalty when you do that,
Commander?
but it still hit you, which is bogus. Okay.
Coordinates received.
Hopefully we can take out that tower now.
90. It's not quite as low, so your shots should do it. Because we had 15. So even your machine guns should do it.
Zinner's like, I'm here to rescue you.
Standing by. On the move.
Beauty of PPCs. That is what's called a long shot.
Roger that.
But it's one of the buildings.
Yeah.
One of
That's
the
the only.
buildings we need to hit.
Yeah.
Hey, your other guy, can he run up? Oh, because it's the, Can you hit that tower?
Yes, you sure can. You can also fire it from the cover of the valley, where they'll have to move to attack them back. Let's see. Yeah, no need to mess around here with the heat sink capacities. If I hit them with one of those, I'll take 3 shots.
Got it.
Hit them with all 3.
One less turret.
Because now I can hopefully melee that Jenner.
Yeah. It might be too far away this turn, though. So you have to select Eastwood. It didn't count that. There you go. Yeah, it can't quite melee him, but you can get close. You can get close enough to melee, close range for your support weapons. Which have, you got a 95 alpha strike.
Is this a gun? Oh no, it's a military. Right, these are buildings.
All weapons committed.
There we go. Start the damage on him. And drew 3 misses from the defensive tower.
Waiting for orders.
Let's see.
I'd much rather you finish the tower off first. Because it's not had any damage. Is that the same Jenner?
No, that was a locust.
They're hitting my units.
No, that was the Jenner.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, that's a locust. Oh, that is a locust. I thought it was Jenner.
Yeah, I think they had a Jenner.
We killed the Jenner.
I mean, in the second wave.
Move into position.
Might as well just hit the building.
Locking on.
Structure down. It's history.
Yeah, they do. There's the other Jenner.
Ouch.
Ouch. You're gonna be out sick for a while. You can have him run in and destroy the buildings. Oh, we lost a... oh, crap. We lost a side weapon, too.
Yeah, he lost the torso.
It's another fire starter.
Damage minimal.
Alright.
That far one is not selected yet, but it would keep your face to all of the mechs, which is probably a good idea for now.
Engaging physical attack.
Oh!
Nice,
Oh!
nice.
Butcher.
I think you're...
The Butcher. Butcher's actually the Butcher on the team. She tends to kill people on the ground and stuff like that.
I'm there. I got it.
Yeah, this group is out for blood.
Whoa! Easy on the armor, buddy.
Well, it's only because those turrets did a number on us.
On my way.
You're not gonna hit the cold shot?
I'm going to see
Multi-strike.
93.
Firing everything I've got.
Oh, man.
Standing by. Coordinates received.
All that chasing of the panther and they forgot about him.
Engage it.
Fortunately, it's got like 40 left. Now, do I want to go for the guy on the ground or take the ground guy?
Yeah, I would say so. We need to focus that fire starter now. My 2 cents.
Physical attack.
Unsettled. We're not getting much luck there on the damage. Ouch.
Reporting structural damage.
Okay. He's got 43, so I need something that can do.
Receiving you.
You can probably finish him off.
Yeah.
Get him close so we don't have any
Well, it's. All right.
Got him.
Now it's back to neck clobbering. Man, your panther, like, they just don't. What did you, like, call their mom names? He's like the furthest away, and they shoot after him.
Yeah, it's a good thing too.
Because they just gave the rear shot, right?
Yeah, I think.
Why don't you do the forest with the 3 pips in the cover? Or the 2 pips in the cover?
It's too close for the PPC.
Oh.
Although I could melee and get the same alpha damage and with the cover. I think that's what I'll do.
Commander.
That sucks.
Enemy in rear arc.
That's actually not too bad as long as it doesn't
Damage
happen
minimal.
a whole bunch of times. Because your armor's fresh back there.
I'm wondering who I should
Move order received.
go after, though. Should I take out starter, or should I go for the Lucas? It's a rear shot with both weapons.
Yeah.
And his center turret is already damaged. Yeah.
One last target.
So, just take you on then.
Alright. Come on, Rocky.
Engaging physical attack.
Good.
And knockdown. That's 2 knockdowns in the same battle.
I'm showing minor damage.
God, we got lucky the Lucas went after you.
Need something, Chief? Roger that. Target's taking a critical hit.
Good to go. Got it. Ugh!
He critted the missile launcher.
That would be a miss.
Also got his heat up fairly.
You can have Squire just start smashing the town up.
I'm gonna
But you
respectfully.
think he can damage?
I'm gonna
How
respectfully.
does he still have 4 lasers?
Yeah.
He had those
He's got
lasers
3
left.
and the flamers, and that thing is already heated and laying down. So
Locked on top.
Stress. Damn.
this will finish him for sure.
Engaging physical attack.
Maybe. There's no for sure. Okay, it did.
He double pilot incapacitated.
Destroyed.
Come on, Lucas. What are you gonna do now?
Systems holding. Waiting for orders. Okay, I'm on it. Whoa!
Commander?
It's got like no weapons left.
I may need some more time in the simulator.
Did fine. Did fine there, Butcher.
Receiving you. Moving out.
So on these buildings, is there an advantage of like? Is there certain buildings that are better to take down than
Just the fact that
all
they're
medium military buildings?
their hit points might vary a little bit, but they don't have damage resistance. They don't have. I mean, it's just the amount of hit points they have. That's it.
Engaging target.
Good to go.
Probably should have just moved up the ramp and then just tried to run over them.
That does not work for the main buildings.
No, it doesn't.
Nope.
You really have to shoot them.
Yep.
Affirmative. Target destroyed.
I'm kind of disappointed that I intentionally went with more pay on this one because I didn't assume there'd be many vehicles, and there was like a bunch of mechs.
Oh yeah. It'll the game will keep you guessing. The campaign game it'll keep you guessing. There's
Yes, Commander.
a lot of times you would have been right because the bases are just primarily vehicles and turrets. Especially one. This was a one skull, I think, which is a joke. It was tended
Except
being
for
a,
it wasn't.
it ended up being a 3 skull.
Fire.
You have the honors.
Oh wait, did I move too far forward?
Yep.
Damn it.
That's okay. He's just a gracious leader. He gave honors. He knows his troops need target practice.
Commander. I'm on the move.
This guy is going to spend about a couple months in the infirmary, so it's good to let him do it.
Get to land to LD, Commander. I'm coming in hot.
No, you're not.
There's no one here.
Yeah, she says that, and then it's like, oh wait, no hostiles. I guess I can just come pick you up.
Yeah, we only killed like 6 mechs and 4 turrets. Coming in hot, my butt.
And
Oh.
bonus cash. So then it goes back to being good that you picked cash because those bonuses are only for cash. They never boost your salvage.
So we got almost 50% cash bonus.
Yeah.
But we lost the chance to get lots of mechs. And 2 mechs got structural damage, lost 2 flamers. and a medium laser. That's okay. We were gonna do changes on it anyway, so
That's right.
that was all. Doesn't look like we lost anything else.
Nope,
I think
just-
there's nothing in LA.
Yep.
So, all right, our one. I don't want to waste it on a locust.
Maybe the
Our
fire
one
starter.
choice is. We already have a fire starter.
Yeah, but we got a part for it.
And then our panther. Looks like we have a part for that too, right?
No, that means with that parentheses is how many complete mechs of that we have.
Oh,
So we don't have, the only thing we have parts of is the locust
the fire
and
is
fire
the,
starter.
which we're almost complete on the locust, but well, let's do the fire starter then. That's probably the best bet.
We'll probably get, they'll probably throw us a couple of those on the, yeah. They actually
They
threw
gave us
us,
fire starter.
they threw
That's
us
pretty
another
cool.
fire starter. So on top of the 50% cash bonus, they were like, we don't need these fire starter, this other extra fire starter core, and we noticed you took one, so here you go. Yeah, they're cool to work with. The missions, the co-op missions that where you have to like support their forces, that's where it starts to get a little
Dicey.
yeah. It's like, here, keep this Lyrian prince alive. He's stubborn and incompetent.
Kinda neat. Alright.
Now on that one, on the Vulcan, you can just push the repair button right there.
Well, didn't it lost a side?
But it'll still do it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it lost a weapon, didn't it?
No, not the Vulcan. The Vulcan was just structure.
Oh, it didn't. Oh, it didn't have a flamer over there?
Nope. It would be, if it had, it would be red down in the dismount. It'd be a mandatory dismount of the destroyed, because all you can do with destroyed weapons is remove them.
Fog and no.
Now, the fire starter is a different story.
Be too hard.
See how it won't even let you hit the repair button? It's because you need to refit it.
Did I just cancel these then?
They will be. It's just showing you they're going to be deleted.
And now we
Deleted.
wanted to play with the lasers, didn't we?
Yeah. That's an
So
option.
I'll let you take over.
All right. Well, in
So
that
we gotta
case,
repair this too.
yeah,
Alright, now go play with the change the setup.
now it's more efficient to keep the old one, the ones that say, okay, you want to dismount these. Well, if you get, it's more efficient to keep them on than it is to draw new ones out of your arms room. So we'll do that. And do we want to put a 3+ medium laser
Not on a fire starter.
a light mech? I agree.
Does that mean we have 8 of those? Oh no, that's 8 machine guns. So now it's like a full up laser boat.
2 tons to spare. So
So need a heat sink?
heat sinks would be a good option, but it has no support weapons at this point for that you can be used in melee.
How much does a flamer weigh?
Flamer is a whole ton, but infinite ammo.
How much does a heat sink weigh?
Heat sink weighs 1 ton, and small
Could do
lasers
one of each.
weigh a half, but we only have 1 small laser.
Why don't we
What-
do 1 flamer and 1 heat sink?
Since we're putting 6 medium lasers on it, well, let's see. What I would suggest for consideration, a small, or 2 small lasers and a heat sink. So you've got 6 medium, 2 small, and a heat sink. But we don't have, at this point, we don't have 2 small lasers. But just to consider down the road. So in the meantime, we could do
Let's just do one flamer and one heatsink for the meantime, and then we can figure it out later.
Alright, sehr gut.
Now, what's its heat efficiency now?
33.
And it's 30 a turn it drops?
Well, yeah, so it would be 30. The heatsink gives it an extra 3. So you're at 33. Alpha Strike is 72 generation, so you can fire its Alpha Strike twice, basically, before it would have to limit its...
Oh, wow, this is going to be a pain to heat manage.
Yep.
Do you want to drop the flamer and add another heatsink?
Let's see what that does. The 36 heat efficiency.
At least it gives you 4 shots.
Well, 3. So, because you start with 100 is when you, by default, 100 is when you have to overheat. So, oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you're only gaining 36. So, you're sitting at 36 at 72. And then the third one will do it. So you get 2 shots.
2 shots now, rather than 1 before.
Yes. So you can fire or another way of saying it is if you're cold, you can fire 2 consecutive salvos of 6 medium lasers.
This is probably a better bet because we seem to do a lot of shooting.
But when you are, in the melee, he doesn't get the extra punch of those support
but how
weapons.
often does that? I mean, we can just make sure he doesn't get into melee that much. Because the Firestarter is also the slowest vehicle we got.
No, they're not. He's not slower than the Panther. It's movement of 165, 275. It's actually faster than the Panther.
Yeah,
pretty sure. I'll jump and check that. So I say this is good.
Right.
I think, but just for curiosity's sake, the Panther is a 120, 200. Yeah, it's slower.
Alright.
It's actually slower than some medium mechs.
Alright. And we want to do Mech Warrior contracts. Or training. It's going to be a bit. Oh, I got robbed by 20 XP.
Yes, Commander.
If you forward it a day,
Yes,
I think you'll get that in the training simulator, the training pod. So if you forward it to after they're all recovered from their fatigue, and then come back in here, you'll get the experience points from the training pod.
All right, and 14 days out of action.
Ta-da!
Now, do I want to do guts or piloting?
You can see what they do. I mean, piloting is going to give you just exactly what it says there. Nothing extra yet. Just extra melee hit chance and stability. And then guts will. Let's explain the guts. I don't know what that'll do. It might give you overheat threshold bonus, which is not really useful yet because you don't really have weaponry to overheat yet.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Oh, it gave you extra max evasion too. That's nice. That's a good threshold.
Commander. Commander.
I hear ya.
Standing by.
Right. So. Oh, he didn't say. Might as well get everyone back up. Alright. Because he's going to be out of action for a while, so I can take the other person.
Yeah.
So let's do... Oh, but our mech's down, too. We'd have to pull... How quickly do you pull something out of cold storage?
What can I do for ya?
Well, with the mech base we have now, I don't think they will until they're done with the last job. I think they do everything serial
Alright.
until we get
so
mech
we're
bay
not gonna have
upgrades.
anything before the next
Standing by.
Unless you want to run it with 3 mechs.
is there a half or
I think there was a 1.
what is it? The
It's command center.
command center. Yeah, but it's a halfer that's you go away.
Oh. Yeah, it's not worth it. Not with all these other choice contracts there.
Yeah, let's look at the ship upgrades. Is there anything cheap? What are you? You're 200? You're 300? You're 800,000. Holy crap. You're 400. You're 250. You're 250. You're alright, so plus 2,000 plus 1,000. So why would you not do this one first? Because it's just better.
Well, see, that one requires mech bay 1. What was the other one you're comparing it to?
This
Requires 2 things. There's no reason. There's no reason to do the
Do the other one first.
yeah.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
That's alright. Well, I have money to do some stuff. And then yeah, I guess we just eat the loss. And then the mech comes back online.
Report for you, Commander.
That's alright. And we're just gonna sit here for now at normal. Now once the mech comes back online, we can look at the new oh, I guess I have to hit play. The new contracts.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Yep.
Alright, let's go.
I'm gonna have to call it there. Still
Wait,
pretty.
let me do the
worn out.
warriors at least so I
Oh
can
yeah.
Commander.
Yeah, with those extra trading points, go ahead. I just won't be able to start another battle.
Standing by.
I'm here.
piloting or guts. Just do piloting.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
It's nothing. He's still nothing. No, because I guess he's not gaining anything because he's out.
Yeah.
Can't
Well-
even do the simulator.
Once they their total amount of experience points gets up to a certain point too, they can't learn anything in the simulator anymore. It's like
Oh,
10,000. Yeah, it's a lot though. It's like 10,000.
Right. So next time we get to choose a new contract and take out the other chick who we never take out. Grand Slam.
Yep, she gets to get off the bench. You
Esquire.
put me
got
in,
injured.
coach, she says. Yeah, Squire took a beating. He took 2 hits. And got a little dicey. He could have easily got killed there.
Where's the save button? Ah, save game. Confirm. Cool. So that was a little tougher than
Yep.
I thought it would be. Might be at this point. It might be worth it to take one of those mechs out of storage and just keep it set up.
Well, for the very first time in the whole campaign, we saw the reason why you might want to pay that overhead.
Yeah, because it's only like $10,000 or $15,000 to keep it up,
Yeah.
and you know,
because you can only repair things. Now, once you get you can get to the point where you can run 2 projects at 100% efficiency in the then you can.
Doesn't.
Yeah, like if you got one that's in long-term repairs, then or rebuild, then you can still pop up your second one pretty quick.
It looks like my morale is almost up to the next tier.
I think it's 1 point shy, 1 or 2.
That's pretty good, right? Because you said morale
Yeah.
stays with you unless you do something crazy.
Yeah, you can lose it in random events that are just RNG. You can't really control. You can lose it in decisions that you make with the contracts. You might be able to lose it if your mechs die, but I don't think so. I mean, if your pilots die.
Now, does it add a benefit